Let's start with what's happening in your brain. Dr. Andrew Huberman, a Stanford neuroscientist, explains that motivation is chemically driven by dopamine. But here's the problem. Most people think dopamine is released when you achieve your goal. That's wrong. The biggest dopamine spikes happen when you make progress, when you take action, not when you finish. How to apply this? Break your goal into micro-tasks. Every time you check off a task, your brain releases dopamine, keeping you motivated. Track your progress visually. Use a habit tracker, journal or app to see small wins add up. Reframe setbacks. Instead of thinking, I'm failing, tell yourself, this is progress, my brain is rewiring for success. If you want sustained motivation, you need to train your brain to love the process, not just the outcome. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, teaches that goals are overrated. Why? Because they only tell you what you want. But systems determine what you actually do. If your goal is to lose weight but your system is eat whatever, work out randomly, you'll fail. Systems are the repeatable habits that make success inevitable. How to apply this? Instead of saying, I want to get fit, create a system. I will train at 7 a.m. every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Make it easy to start. Lay out your workout clothes the night before. If you want to read more, leave a book on your pillow. Habit stacking, pair a new habit with an existing one. Example, after I brush my teeth, I will do 10 push-ups. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. So now you have motivation and a system. But what happens when things get hard? This is where grit comes in. Dr. Angela Duckworth, a psychologist at UPenn, found that grit, passion plus perseverance, is the #1 predictor of long-term success. Not talent, not intelligence, just sticking with something longer than others. How to apply this? Shift your mindset. Instead of asking, am I talented enough? Ask, how long am I willing to work for this? Embrace the struggle. When things get difficult, remind yourself that difficulty equals growth. Use the hard thing rule. Commit to something difficult, stick with it for a set time, and don't quit early. Success isn't about how fast you move, it's about how long you keep going. Tony Robbins teaches that your emotional state drives your performance. If you're in a low-energy, stressed-out state, your brain will resist taking action. The key? Control your state before you execute. How to apply this? Move first, then act. Before a big task, do jumping jacks, power poses, or deep breathing to boost energy. Use visualization. Studies show that visualizing success activates the same brain regions as real action. Ask power questions. Instead of why is this hard, ask, how can I make this easier? You don't wait for motivation, you generate it. Finally, let's talk about mental toughness. David Goggins, a former Navy SEAL and ultra-endurance athlete, teaches the 40% rule. When your brain says I'm done, you're actually at 40% of your capacity. How to apply this? When you feel like quitting, push 10% more. Your body has more left than you think. Do hard things daily. Take cold showers, run when you don't feel like it, work when tired, train your brain to push. Callous your mind. Goggins says to embrace suffering so your brain stops looking for an escape. If you want to hit your goals, you need discipline over motivation because motivation will fail, but discipline won't. So there you have it, the ultimate goal-setting protocol based on neuroscience and peak performance science. Huberman. Use dopamine to love the process. Clear. Build a system, not just a goal. Duckworth developed grit. Success is about perseverance. Robbins, control your state before you execute. Goggins, you're only at 40%, push further. Now, which of these strategies will you implement first? Drop a comment below. And if you want more high-performance strategies, subscribe and hit that like button. I'll see you in the next video.